I was like, where is my mic? Okay, I'm here. I'm here. We're here. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Oh, what happened here? My goodness, why is it so large? Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm, struggling just a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We're here. You know what? There. I don't know why I was struggling so much. There. Cheese and rice. Hi, Saxton. Hi, Storyblob. Hi, Cryptid. Cryptid went to call her grandma, so... we're here. Hi, Galactic. Jeez. Y'all, today's been a struggle so far. But we're gonna turn it around. We're gonna turn it around. Yeah, Saxton, I saw you popped into the voice chat. I was doing something at the time, but I want to say that, like, it was really fun watching you. But as soon as they started talking about how much it was, like, British TV and stuff, I was like, oh, no. I didn't know half of that. So, you did well. Struggle Life Sigma here. I had a lot of fun. You always find, like, the most interesting shows on Twitch, which... I guess is flattering to me because you also hang out here. Hi, Granny. Yeah, we had a little watch party going. Wow. Thank you, Galactic. See, I'm not with it right now. So... I think Burbs got a phone call at, I don't know, like after midnight. So then he went to bed after midnight, and then got a couple more calls at like 2 and 3 in the morning. And then my alarm goes off at 4:30, so here we are. Okay. Galactic, now you can check your medal. I took the low number for you so you can get a high number. No whammies. Also, hi Prom. I love you, Prom. Okay, well I said I just like some of its low metal. I didn't take it all. So sorry, so sorry. So sorry. 93%? Dang, well, what are you doing today? What are you up to? Excuse me. What's everybody else up to? Looking like get ready for work. Morning. Morning, sweet, lovely baby angel. Yo. I'm liquid. 92% of your body is liquid. Where are you hiding the metal? No, if Shy was here, Shy would be like, the metal's in my plastic. I just got off the phone with my grandma. Nobody has a civic sense these days. No, they don't. They don't. Your grandma's right. Your grandma's totally right. Alright, so I have got to do some traditional art today, y'all. I prepped collage. Excellent, right? Which it needs to confirm as well. I don't think civic sense is, like, do they teach civics in schools anymore? Like, also, though, civics in most of the high school experience that I've talked about with people has been just, like, some coach talking about what they would do if they won the lottery. At least that was my experience. That was my experience. License. I would imagine that Saxton does have a civic sense. Hi everyone. Soft parenting means no parenting. Yeah. It's hard to hold. Like, what's happening? Very nice. Hi, Alda. I see you hanging out in your Discord. How's it going? What are you doing in there? I'm just hanging out here because I rarely get here now. Snip's actually working. Thanks. I try. You're just listening on Spotify? I'm not saying I'm good. When I was forced to be in a position where I had to be. Yeah, that's true, Granny. I mean, that's fair. I think I just had this conversation with somebody else the other day, too. I do appreciate Cine Planner. Lob, was it? I feel like I was telling somebody about how Eleanor Roosevelt did a lot of our, like... Oh, that wasn't turned up enough. Like, when you gotta do it again. Sorry, I had the sound down. Struggling this morning.
I'm talking about
Everything's too loud in my ears. There you go. Greenie, I just had this conversation with somebody else on Twitch the other day that was talking about somebody was like, they're not teaching what I think the class is supposed to be. This is a college student, by the way, so college kids, first of all. But the guy was talking about how, like, he put it so eloquently. He was talking about expectations versus reality, right? So they were saying that, like, the expectation of a lot of students and parents is that it's gonna be, like, given to them or easier. Are they newer? Nah. I actually got 2 of the same pair. Thank you. I do normally wear my circle ones, but these are the ones I could find. Anyways, the story of the teaching thing is that, like, I was telling the other student, though, that they were right. You know, for the most part, teachers are struggling and they do the best they can, and there are some teachers out there that are just shit. So, I don't know what the remedy for that is. I would never take to a parent, though, I would always take the teacher's side. 100%. But for the most part, I mean, I have seen some shitty teachers where I have to be like to the teacher, are you sure you want to do it that way, bud? No. You were taking a child's side. I'm like, no. Yeah. Sheesh. Erky, you remember the days when you used to come in and take the medal and leave? Yes, I feel like 5% this morning. Saxon, do you still work to increase affordable housing? Just curious. I could see the streets safer, but also renting housing markets are just outrageous right now. How many lattes have you had? Get to go to the school meetings next year. Yay, I thought I was done. Granny, that sounds just like some people I know. We're never done, are we? What'd I miss? If I make your laptop look like a gaming machine, then damn. Outa, thank you for that compliment. We finally have gotten everything working on OBS. Like, I don't know what was happening yesterday. Just a bad day. I just want to see adult accountable. Yeah. Granny, I think that's what we're all here for. Like, accountability is something that I just need in my life. So, teacher called my brother the R word, and following year I had her, and I was a tad dramatic, but I defended my brother. Yeah. Yeah. Man, what a time. Where people used to say the R word all the time. Yeah. Thank you. I need a haircut, and I'm like waiting till I go to the barber shop, you know? Be like, give me that fade, fam. Fuck this shit up. Yeah, mad respect to teachers who just go, sorry, you were right to a school kid. Man, I've done that before, and the way the kids' faces light up when you do, and it's so easy to be like, I was wrong. you know? I think it's easy to be like, oh, my bad, I was wrong. You were so right. It doesn't happen often, but dropping yours off next month? Like, how short? Are you gonna get like a bob? Also, like when we were called the former pronoun, like ustedes, Mrs. Lob. I didn't enjoy that one. Kids called me Mrs. B, or they would just call me by my first name. Was to see you next Tuesday. I transferred out of her class because on the first day she shit talked my previous math teacher who I loved. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. Also, Laura, how you and Galactic Mech, that's funny. We bonded over a mutual hate of this one bitch. Yep, my 12-year-old inattentive airhead Miss Physics teacher with the third peach. He calls me usted. Damn. Different times? Yeah, Granny. I think respect still exists. You gotta be careful living in, like, extremes. It's just people have different definitions of it, you know? Like, I come up to this one a lot, especially being a mod in so many different places. I'm fairly private. Like, a fairly private person in general. If you ask, I'll share, but I'm not like super oversharing, or like I don't want people to be into my business immediately. So like what I'm getting at here is when you go on BRB or if the mic is muted or something, then I expect that like I do that because I don't want anybody else to hear anything I've got to say off mic, right? Because this is stream, this is life. You turn this off, whatever. Not everybody is like that, right? Like, not everybody else feels the need to, I don't know, quote unquote, hide behind a hot mic, or like, if I'm not saying anything, then what does it matter? So like that has gotten me into a couple like miscommunications with people I mod for, because I'm like, oh my god, hot mic. I'm like afraid for them, and then they're just like, what's your problem? Like, sorry, I forgot. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't as important to me or to them as it is to me, right? So respect just looks different. You have to find out what it is now. You know, it's not just an assumed that we all societally assume what respect is. And I think that's the biggest thing that's changed, right? Is that like, yeah, you have to find it. You have to define it with someone if you want a relationship. The P's and Q's are like something you can give still. But I also grew up with a dad who like made us say yes sir, no sir, and I hated that. So I didn't grow up doing it to my elders. Respect is a space we leave for each other to be how we are. Yeah. To like understand that, you know, we're all different and want different things. And to assume what somebody else wants, then is taking away their own right to choose, you know? This all gets thrown out the fucking window if what you want is to be a dick. If what you want is to oppress people, okay? Then, like, I don't feel like you deserve respect. And that's where it goes. Grew up in a society where people love to boss other around for no reason. So not that, yeah. Like everyone fighting to be the manager. Hi, Termy. How did your presentation go yesterday? Also, how did your soup turn out? Your stream last night was so fucking cute. You were just so goofy in your kitchen. Sir and ma'am is very much a US thing, Lob. Especially in the deep south, like, I don't know if it's still that way, but growing up, very much so. if you were trying to show respect to strangers and elders, you would say, I mean, I went down to see Rotten Silverfins. Yes, I was gonna say, I went down to see Rotten Silverfins for their wedding. We were in Georgia, and just that area and being in that area brought back cultural conditioning of me telling the clerk at the grocery store, yes, ma'am. No, sir. Like, innately just came back. You're like cooking. Oh yeah, Termy. Like cooking, like count was so funny. Trying to add some personality. You got it, bud. It was super fun. I use it with my parents still just by habit. I end up using it because I want to be respectful, Bex. Also, welcome in. But yeah, thankfully you're here. No, Rotten, like, they do not say it up here in the north. And that's what I was just saying. Like, when I went down to visit you guys, I definitely said it to random people, you know? I just saw a TikTok talking about where the term mind your P's and Q's came from, and it's something bartenders would say way back in England when people would get into bar fights. The P's are for pints and the Q's are for quarts, so basically it's like, watch your drink, because people are wilding out. I'm drinking here. Watch the glass on the table. Very Boston of them. Yeah, in the north we just punch each other. That's not quite how it goes. That's funny. The bartender's like, wait, you break my glass, I'm breaking your fucking face. I think to be called sir or ma'am for the first time is a little unnerving, Saxton. It didn't happen to me. I know, like, everything compared in my life right now, like, it was 5 years ago at this point, going to China and living there for a couple years. But I do feel like I turned 30 in China, so I feel like it was a chapter turner for me. And what I'm saying there is that, like, I'm sure you've heard Pooh say it because they were in here earlier, or some other people, they use the term auntie for older women, or like sister in China. So like Ai, I was called Ai a bunch to little kids, which basically means like older sister, auntie, which is what they use to call respect to women who are older. So the first time I ever got ma'amed, I was abroad, and I had to have it explained to me because I was like, what are they saying? And they're like, just, oh, it's an affectionate way of showing respect. Like, if they were talking to their kid and they're just being like, oh, that's your auntie over there, go say hi. Like, okay, well, sure. And then when I got back, like, I was past 30, and people would be like, miss. Or, yeah, with my last name. And at that point, like, I'd already started to see myself as someone in society that was older, so it's a little less unnerving, but I get it. Yeah, uncle. Uncle's the other one too. I get called Mr. my first and last name all the time, literally every day, maybe several times a day. And I do the same. I can see how it would be much of a culture shock. Yeah. I think, Tristan, I was saying earlier that, like, I resented so much of it that I ended up, like, not thinking about it when I got up north as, like, a 21-year-old. But yeah, it's very much, like, drilled into me. I still feel it's like a comfort code switch I put on when I go back down to the south. I'm trying to remember what the Chinese, because we used to call our superior uncle at our school Oshu. No, I gotta figure it out, because Oshu was like a play on the word where we would call him like hungry or something. Like hungry uncle, because he was always snacking. But that would make sense they called you uncle, because like that has a very Japanese, well, they were colonized, so there's that. That's right. So Chinese uncle, in Chinese simplified Mandarin, uncle is shushu. But we used to call him Oshu because he was always snacking, and it was like a Chinese play on words for like snacky uncle. What up, Lawful? Need some more horror Fortnite. Some of the games are really good. Called ma'am now by younger folks. I'm like, oh, high schoolers call me ma'am now. Yeah, and it's just like, do I expect them to call me ma'am? No. Is it fine that they call me ma'am to differentiate that they understand that there's an age difference here? Fine. Like, am I going to correct them on it? No. Unless I'm like in a position to be paid, right? Like, so if I was a teacher and I was teaching teens still, I'd be like, just call me Sam, you know? I grew up with major pronouns. I heard P's and Q's the typeset since P and Q are just flipped versions of each other. Oh, so P's and Q's could be like, could be inferred as like, watch what you're doing. Y'all kept on, must be more of a challenge to see how long you play it. Yeah. In the Northeast, we are lucky if they call their mom mom. Damn. Alright, what up, Unk? Just call me Unk, that's right. What up, Unk? Does Lawful get invited to the cookout? I think so. I think it's an Eastern European thing. If you meet elderly, you say, Grandma, you need help with the bags. Yeah, Granny, you need help with your bags. I think it's an interesting question. I can't imagine calling anyone that now that my grandparents have passed. Huh. Wait, I missed this. You say Grandma and Grandpa? I don't. It's still Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, it's when family kids call me Mr. and I'm like, no, call me my name, bro. Like, I'm not elevated. We're still in the same family. Grew up with Aunt, Uncle, Mimi, and is it Pepe? It can't be Pepe. Mimi and PP? Oh, okay. If they rhyme. I have an elderly woman who lives next door, and I call her Mrs. Beverly when I see her get the mail. I was told we could call my friend's parents Mama and Baba a few months ago. Oh, no, see, I've never called anybody else Ma. Like, I barely call my mom Mom. Like, we call her Ma. But grandparents, no. Like, I think I've seen, like, in the black culture at church and stuff, older women call each other sister. But I've never seen white people do it, really, as far as, like, elderly grandparents go. Honey, or something like that, you know? Let's see. There's a guy at work calls you Unk. Hey, you're getting showed respect. I just don't agree with first name is less told otherwise. Yeah, Granny, see, that's why I tell people. I will just tell them, like, just call me by my first name. Especially having Slurble as my username. Most of the time I'll go back and be like, if it's visibly uncomfortable to them, I'm like, you can just call me Sam. Sam's fine. Just simulate being called Unk in my head, and it made me feel weird. Unk is so fun, though. Unk. Calling your mom by her first name is sassy. I've never called my mom Gina, okay? Like, not by her first name. Never. But I've never called her, like, mother, or something like that. Meme, Pipi. Yeah, okay. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It's pejorative. Call my mom Mama. It snowed here overnight? Fuck that. Where are you? That's gross. I call Selby's mom, but that's because I don't like my own. That's fair. Yeah, I don't call anybody else Ma. It's like I got one. I'm not adding in. It's something to be said about, like, role models. I say Sam in public. Yeah, like, Sam is good. Unk is not respectful. It's a way to call someone out and out of touch. Really? I didn't know that it was not respectful. I've definitely heard it in what I thought was respectful tones. They are good only things. Salt Lake City? Ugh. I'm so sorry for you. But also, enjoy it while you got it. Try to relate to the younger kid by Fortnite dancing. My mom do be an icon. Yeah, put the fries in the bag. Unk. An Aries queen. Definitely a Zoomer insult. Was Uncle Jordan to my first niece, Jojo to Sarah BB, and TT Jordan to Daniel's nibblings. That's cute. Seems to definitely be an insult for Jin. Yeah, speaking of Fortnite, why are all these cozy streamers playing Fortnite now? I accidentally taught my nephew Becca instead of Aunt Becca. I'm 100% for it, by the way. Oops. It's just trends, babes. I mean, Fortnite's not really going anywhere. So, can tap in, out, all they want. It does make me miss Splatoon, though. Or just like being sweaty, I guess. It's easier transition to action games. I mean, that's Palia. It's an intro to MMO. I once Fortnited danced related to a kid and almost died of an old age right then and there. Yeah, well, do you like Cantina? I've seen a lot of stuff, like... I'm trying to market myself more online. It's really annoying to me, personally. But I'm hopeful that, like... I'll help, like, clear my own vision and stuff by doing it. But there's been a lot of, like, other people posting about, quote-unquote, why I left the cozy community. And I don't know if it's something, like, you can just weave in and out of like that. Like, you can definitely mainline cozy. But in my perspective, cozy is like a type of gamer, right? Like, it's just an easy gamer. A bold move. I'm saying Uncle Tristan's the cutest thing in the world and I won't stop it. No, my nibblings call Burbs Uncle Steve, and it's really cute. So I enjoy that. I don't know, I don't want to shit on cozy streamers, they do tend to move together. Yeah, cozy to me is everything I wear. I don't want to come across, like, I am a hater, but I don't want to come across as like a fucking shitting on other people hater. Like, I like what I like, and that's how I'm a hater. And that's all I ever talk from is my personal experience of what I like. So don't get it twisted. I don't need any of y'all running around being like, well, Sam said this is what a cozy streamer is. You're like, you know what? Fuck out of here. I don't know what to do with it either. I think it came from a good... Okay. They really can. Alright, here's my quick 10 cents on this, okay? I am speaking from a place of extreme privilege in saying this, and I am not speaking from a place where like I am othering myself in this category at all. But I do believe that like cozy streamer, the essence of it is extremely privileged. It's having the time and the luxury of that time to take intentional time on video games. And to me, that's it. Like, that's all a cozy streamer is. You can talk about how it's like easy mode, but not really. Some cozy streamers are like actual pro league in some of the games they play. But really, I think what it is, speaking from my personal experience and what I've witnessed, is it's the luxury of free time, which gets filled up with content creation, mind you. But that's what it is. Like, it's the luxury of free time. You think about like, yeah, like you think about the trade wives and stuff, the trends that are coming out where people are romanticizing making bread at home because of the apocalypse, or like spending time on making like Cheetos and stuff. It's evolving classism. We like that content because we like the idea of having enough free time to do those things, to commit to it. Which is why it's so hard for me to stand on business a lot of times. I don't want y'all to ever think that I'm in a position of dire need unless I say it. You know, because we can all be in those positions. But when every time I go into another stream and people are like, oh, she's a really wholesome... Shout out Stream Elements, thank you. She's wholesome, she's cozy. I cringe a little bit because it's not like that's something that I can... That is something that I have to claim because of my privilege. Yeah, some of them may have a business attached to it as well, but not the majority of them. And that goes along with a lot of artists as well. Like, I know there's some artists that make a career out of this and they fucking struggle. I have a business to it and I'm struggling to get it going. I would like to be financially stable. But again, I don't know. Like, that's it. Thank you for listening to that. That's how I feel about cozy. I don't think it's good or bad. I just wish that the community itself would speak up a bit more about the privilege and classism we perpetuate a lot. So, that's all. And I feel like as long as I can speak up for it, then I'll keep trying to call others out. Good talk, agree. Yeah. Like, this is basically charity. Twitch is charity. I was talking to Shy about this the other day, how like I try really hard to stay secure in myself and to make sure that like I'm coming from a place where I genuinely care about the people I meet and I want to make friends, because I don't have a lot of IRL friends from traveling a lot. So, but that's hard because this is a competition and this place is gamified and it's trend driven. And trends are driven by what people desire. And I think what people desire right now is fucking rest. And that sucks. If I could, I would come to all of your houses individually and do respite care on a schedule. Hey, quick segue off of the heavy topics though. Thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows. So if you want to introduce yourself, feel free. If not, continue to lurk. I don't always have such strong opinions, but sometimes, occasionally, if you come over here, Yoshi is the one who needs unlimited pets. Got you. Got you. See you soon. I'll leave the door unlocked. I have a list by the door, okay? I'm list driven. And also, speaking of businesses and stuff, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. Look at this poop sticker. Rotten. Tell me my sticker is good before you leave. I'm so bad about the business portion of Twitch. It's hard, dude. It's fucking hard. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Not even half the time. Your sticker is good and cozy. I think I'm gonna make Poops my logo to my business. Hang on. Some giveaways are coming. Some giveaways are coming. They're fun. Okay, have a good day, Rotten. We'll talk about this later. We were talking about Grayson. We were talking about, well, good to see you, first of all. And second of all, we were talking about the cozy community of not just Twitch, but like the internet in general. Cute stickers of a cute boy. I know. I know. I had to do a trial first because I was like, well, I want poop stickers left over if they fuck up. I don't want a bunch of rotten faces, so now that I know it works well, I'll probably print out some rotten faces this afternoon. I mean, I'd be interested to hear y'all's perspective on Twitch in general. Like, you don't have to speak on Cozy if you don't feel like it, but I mean, I know some of you in this chat right now. Yeah, Celebi was part of it, or is part of it, but it's like, I don't know, Celebi is not part of it. I shouldn't put you in like that. Yeah, everyone has different perspectives. I need a merch man or someone just to do it for me. Like, how do you manage merch? What do you mean? You just need a store, right? We need more cozy oasis like yours. Thank you, Grayson. We were talking about how this cozy oasis tries to be transparent in the fact that come from a place of privilege and we're doing our best with what we got. I mean, we don't make... Yes, okay. Yes. Announcement. Lethal Company tonight at 6:30 Eastern. So join the Discord if you want to play. It's a good time. It's a good time. I'll be there in chat. I'm excited. Have a good day, Rotten. Okay. We've been sitting here yapping about... Well, that's another one too. Like, talking about trends and yapping. Some of this stuff like bleeds into your life and you don't even realize it. I'm also excited. For my part, I wish I hadn't gone monetized. I constantly feel guilty for even getting the bare minimum as I get. There are others actually using Twitch as their main income. I could and would, but I also have to finish getting ready. But I also love to chat more in depth when I have time. After being a moderator for a large community a couple years ago and then started streaming on my own, I got thoughts. I would love to hear them. I know a little bit of your backstory, what you're talking about. Well, nothing crazy. I know what you're talking about. And I would love to hear that position as well. Yeah, we can absolutely have this conversation in voice chat. I'm not a person that it shies away. Again, trying to be secure. I'm not a person that shies away from my financial status, from my societal status, from my, like, all those things. Like, I'm a white, middle-class, female, cisgender, like, I'm bi, but I present as a heterosexual relationship. So there are just tons of systems that I benefit from, and other people don't. And I think that it's really important to acknowledge that as individuals, right? Like, the amount of shame that people have around money is wild. Capitalism sucks. Lawful, get in here. Where's your thoughts? Let's go do some art. How about that? How about that? Wait, what topics have we not covered yet? My thought? You said it. Okay. Yeah, tell us about the racing pigs. Yeah, tell us how it's rigged. Oh, I didn't put music on this scene. My bad, y'all. There we go. I don't know. We're just talking about, like, Twitch topics. Have y'all had, like, Has everyone here had some sort of like diversity training? Or is that a novel thing? I'm not just talking DEI, I'm talking like diverse learners, corporate world, yeah. There's different kinds of diversity training. So you've had DEI training with your corporation, Saxon and Grayson, which is good. Do you know if it was just taught internally or if they hired someone externally to present it? Like, did they have their own materials in-house or did they contract it out? Not that it matters, I'm just curious. No, that's interesting. I'll bet that was really interesting. Yeah, so like Lakeland. That's something else. I bet it was interesting to see both sides. Were they similar, Saxon? I'm curious. Last few years, it's been internally made. Blake, and what you're talking about is just diversity through experience. The back of the house is always really ragtag. That's funny. You got me good on that one. You gotta do an ethics one soon? Oh. What? How does someone else teach you ethics? Yeah. Yep. It's just diversity training in like IRL. But when I worked for the corporate HR for EF, they did a diversity training. And that diversity training was like more of a global training, I guess, because we really did work for people from all over the world, and it was really hard sometimes communicating through cultural differences in a country that didn't adhere to either cultures that we were talking about. So we had to do a video on how to be culturally sensitive when working in the office with different people around the globe. And that makes sense. And then later I ended up doing like a classism one where we actually like did worksheets and labeled ourselves, and it was harsh, it was brutal. It was like giving yourself the labels that give you shame, basically, right? Because nobody feels good about being like, I'm middle class. Nobody feels good about being like, I'm lower income poverty level, or nobody feels good. There's so much shame built in around owning the things that are just real. I think deconstructing that is really important, because you can have the shame, but it's just yours. Like, nobody else looks at you that way, really. Unless you're an asshole. You know? If you're an asshole, then yeah, people are gonna think lots of things about you. Let me just see if I can find this stuff again. A lot of mimicking. That's sure. I mean, lots of people don't know how to do it, so mimicking is good enough. Oh fuck, you know, I don't have access to it because I don't have the email anymore. Anyways, this has been fun. Thanks for listening to my rant. I really do want to be gentle and inclusive with people who do consider themselves cozy. The fuck? But it's just not really something that you walk and be like, hi, my name's Sam. Do you want to talk about the ways in which you're privileged? I'd do it. Fucking neurodivergent ass has no problem with confrontation like that. To fault, really. I'm selected from my video to watch while I eat. How do you feel? Oh, I feel honored. Shit. Get followed, nerd. What are you up to? Ari was here? Sorry about the ads. I was just talking about how I'm oblivious. Does ads work? No, I wish. Alright, so this song is making my brain itch a little bit. That's cool. It's not even showing the music. There we go. Okay. Hitchens? Opinions? See, this is why I speak, not type. Alright, yeah, let's move over here and start actually working on the shit I'm supposed to be working on. So the idea here today is that I want to... I've got a scanner now. I want to make a mixed media window. Got some scrap paper. I know. No worries. Welcome back from ads. Also welcome in, sorry about that, Ari. We were just having like a semi-serious conversation. I didn't know how long you were lurking. And so we were talking about like cozy as like a trend on Twitch. But we can be done with it because now I'm on to different things. So the idea here, since I have a scanner, is to get a mixed media overlay. So I'm going to do something silly and I'm going to try to paint the background of this lime green, and then when we scan it I want to see if it'll make it transparent, which is exciting. Really, on Twitch you wouldn't know? Oh, what a unicorn you are. Welcome in. Sorry to be so technical in your first entry. Happy to have you here. Do you do art? You are a unicorn. What kind of art do you do? Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Do you have examples to share? Do you have a shop? We are nosy here. Okay, let's see. I ended up chopping up my passport, my old passport, because I couldn't bear to not have the stamps. I chopped up my residence. Super cool. My 3 visas, my residence visas. Look at those 3 women I've been. Kept my Waffle House sticker when we left to Georgia. This is the only sticker I have from Mexico. It's probably my oldest one. It is crazy how we change, right? I feel like I only look better every year. So honestly, I'm one of those people that are like, damn, I'm getting hotter as I get older. Art is one of my favorite pastimes. I do traditional and digital, and I've recently opened commissions. This is my first time doing anything art related for people outside my friend group, so it's all pretty new. That's exciting. Amazing. Have a stamp Inner Japan next to a stamped Inner Waffle House. I know, right? Well, something had to glue it down. Phil is important, okay? Phil was a great cook. You've never left your country? What country are you from? Are you in the US? I'm an ESL, well, I was an ESL teacher, so that's how I got to leave the country. Hello, I'm back. Welcome. How's Grandma? British? We love British people here. My bestie is from the UK. Grandma's mad. What'd Grandma do? Well, who made Grandma mad? You finished one of your art pieces and they gave you a tip? Yes. It's so nice when you can make some money off of some of your art, right? It's validating. He's big mad. I didn't do shit. Was close to getting surgery she needed, and then they rescheduled, and she was already at the hospital to a month out. What? That's rude. I'm just now learning how to do digital Ari. I've been a traditional artist for, I don't know, the last 5 years or so in my own journal. Uni is not going to pay itself for sure. We're gonna work on some music things. Get in there, buddy. Have a whole lot of water. That's because creative creation is relaxing. I feel like it would, I don't know. I don't want to speak out. I don't know shit about art or artists. This is all new for me as well. I forgot to refill my water bottle. So I went to an all-women's college that was one of the more prestigious in the area for ceramic arts. And I think we also had like a Georgia O'Keeffe gallery because Georgia O'Keeffe's like art was hosted there once. Oh, morning, Burbs. Hi. How you doing, bud? You study professional cookery and music production, so it's kind of art, but not like drawing art. That's absolutely art. Burbs, you woke up just in time for the light conversation. Lakeland's our resident DJ here. We love him. Often an early morning DJ. I need a larger swash paintbrush. I hate this paintbrush. We're gonna use it. You went to school for medical management. Granny, you're still doing that too. Oh, this camera is looking great. I know, right? Big upgrade. I mean, look at all the stuff you can read on this. Everyone, give Burps your sympathies for being on call. I am mindful of knowledge. I want this right now. Alright, what do you think? This green is probably like the chroma key green. We're gonna have to like put it into the computer later. No, that's definitely not it. Is it you? No. You're it. There we go. I've done this yesterday with it being St. Patrick's Day. How did everybody celebrate St. Patrick's Day, if you did? I do not usually celebrate St. Patrick's Day because I don't really know anyone Irish, nor do I know if I have any Irish DNA. So if I had somebody that was like actually Irish to teach me the Irish ways, I would do it, but I don't, so I don't. Oh no, Burbs, all the hugs. The light green, yeah, green. My sister wanted to do this and had the same issue. What she found worked for her was taking classical poetry and putting music she composed. That way she got a sense for how lyrics worked and how music flowed, and she was able to go from there. Oh wow. I remember, like, I like writing poetry, but my writing muse is underdeveloped. I don't write as much as I used to, and therefore the inspiration doesn't come to me like it used to. But I do really enjoy writing poetry, and I have some of my earlier memories of going to my dad's house every other weekend after the divorce, and me and my stepsister, like, having a folder of songs because we were going to be the next trio pop it girl group. And the lyrics were so dumb. I still remember some of them, but they're so cringe. Genetically, I'm almost 100% Irish, but I'm also pagan, so the St. Paddy's celebration kind of contradicts that, yeah. I have a close heritage towards the King of Ireland before England invaded and whatnot, but I still don't celebrate it. My family doesn't allow it. Are you in Northern Ireland by chance? I had a college roommate who was from Northern Ireland who, like, was very vocal about wanting independence. But also drank a lot, so participate. You moved to England when you were young? I see, okay. But she also participated in Irish, or St. Patrick's Day because she liked to drink, so. I love her so much. She's, like, married with 2 kids now. She's doing great, but oftentimes I think about how she would come home really drunk and then pass out in the bed with me. You know, just a little cuddle puddle at 2 a.m. Who wouldn't want that? No, her name is Sarah. I met Lottie much later in life. This was in college. No, Lottie have had our own fair share of cuddle puddles, but usually ours are in a ball pit or a taxi. Yeah. Funny because again, a stereotype is offensive to some, but we all secretly know it's true. Yeah. My first Irish car bomb was with Sarah. Like, stereotypes are true sometimes. That's why they're stereotypes. It fucking sucks. When you meet that one person that's like, no, I fucking hate Guinness. Like, oh, sorry. The last, 3 Irish men I've met loved Guinness. Voluntary visual reaction. What do you hear? That's so funny. I think it needs to be more green. Well, this Free Music Archive is really working out. The only problem is that, it's not a streaming service. So it doesn't play things in sequential order unless you tell it to by making your own mix. And there's 17,000 pages of music. So I've only got maybe an hour and a half worth of music. Absolutely hate tea, and everyone looks at me like it's my fault. My taste buds despise me. No, tea is an acquired taste. My friends on my 19th decided to order mostly convenient and disgusting shots. Ugh, sorry about that. Hey, Lawful, have a great day, man. See you in Lethal Company tonight. I love it when they all play Lethal Company together because I get to stream hop and talk shit and clip all the ridiculous things. If you want to join the Discord, Ari, or if you're into Lethal Company or anything, we do lots of stream with friends games. And so tonight's one of the nights that they're doing Lethal Company together. I think last time they had a group of 11 people. It was wild. One Direction's playing downstairs felt such beeping. I've raised a pop princess, a diva, more like, yeah. Daniel's mom, also British, runs her dad in tea time. Runs her day, okay. I was gonna say, damn, make sure her dad, drinks tea. I like tea. I mean, I'm a southerner, so I like my black tea and I like my sweet tea, and those are the same things, and that's it. Yeah, he's a fucking princess. He refused to eat banana in his bowl yesterday morning and didn't touch it until he saw me pull a piece of banana off when I was eating and hand-fed it to him. Then he ate the banana. Spoiled. What are you gonna do when you have 2 of them like that? Who all is playing Lethal Company at night? This song is good, yeah. It rips. We'll get Freya to the end of April, so I have time to prepare. How are you gonna prepare? Start ignoring spell? You're gonna break so fast. I need to get, like, I have a little hand fan somewhere that I need to get. Yes, I'm a huge pushover as a mom. I'm sorry. I literally give them what they damn want because they're so damn cute, right? I don't blame you. They're adorable. Granny, I could probably show you how to set up your taskbot today. I need to remember how to do it. I didn't know this song had lyrics. Alright. I think this is green enough. Aww. What is that? We're gonna cover it up. The lyrics to this song, speaking of lyrics, are silly. Now, I haven't decided, like, how detailed I want to get on this. Like, do I want to make a live button on it or something? Man, the anticipation anxiety must be real. There's a local cryptid. I approve this color green. It's good, right? So I picked off all these, like, scraps that we're going to put around here to make a window. But I pulled these off the back of envelopes I got from cards and stuff. Look at this booby paper. We're going to sneak some of this in for sure. Got some good scraps off my envelopes. Here's some 100-year-old newspaper I've been holding around. Actually, I keep holding the 100-year-old newspaper because this article is in there is really funny. Comradeship and marriage. There is no doubt that there is far too great a tendency on the part of a woman to let marriage be the end instead only the beginning of a new chapter in the book of personal experience. A man of 45 or 40 is a very different being from the same man at 25. He has thoughts and ambitions. He has very much a wider outlook on life, different ideas. An ordinary woman has quite as much the facts of life, especially with a husband's more logical judgment and aid to forming her own. I'll keep going. And a far greater amount of insight and intuitive perception, and there is no reason why she should not grow and expand mentally as well as physically in the same interval of the time as the man, or almost as much. Almost as much. I can't bring myself to get rid of it. It's funny to me. They're saying, look, women, don't let yourself go. Men get better at 45. You'll get better too. Thanks, patriarchy. Well, I guess that doesn't work. Is this what you think? Right? Yeah. Again, Bex, you're creeping. It's 100 years old. This newspaper was written in the 1800s. But it's really funny. This is around February because there's like stuff to do for Valentine's Day in here as well. Ooh, Bex, do you want to hear the other parts too? I kept all of these ones that are just like, what the fuck are they talking about? Okay, here's the other one. There are many girls who argue that it is impossible to win a mother-in-law's affection. They will tell you that she is bound to meet her future daughter-in-law with an antagonistic spirit, owing to the mere fact that her son's affections have been alienated from herself. To say the least of it, this is a foolish reasoning. No girl can come between a good son's love for his mother. No girl can come between a good son's love for his mother. No love is of quite different character from which he bestows upon the girl whom he proposes to make his wife. That the mother will be critical there is no denying. There is, after all, only natural that she has had the guarding of her son's happiness for 20 years or more. She would indeed be lacking in motherly concern. Yeah, it just goes on and on. Like, here's how you be a good wife. Here's how you get along with your mother-in-law. Oh, how far we've come. Okay, well... how big do I want it to be? I can't put green, I just realized, because it's going to be filtered out if I use the key. Now we're getting into it. I wish I had a hole punch. I can't believe I don't. Gotta go, bye! See ya! Have a good day! Puzzle piecing. On a real estate listing at home time for 99K. What? That was too good to be true. You just bought a house. One, two, three, three sounds sus as fuck. But what? Stop it. Is it? Oh. Yeah. Single family, 150 square feet. Annual property taxes are $500. What? That's outrageous. Outrageous. I simply cannot. This will work. I'm gonna need smaller pieces for, like, this will work for something. I'm gonna glue it down and trim it. Maybe. Shit, it needs to be smaller. All of it needs to be smaller. That's the end of my list. So we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. It actually worked today, so